Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. Um, so, welcome back to another charting session. It's May 3rd, 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. Western West Coast time. So, let's get into today's market. So today, I did not take a trade today. I did not feel it was right for me to take a trade. Didn't really see a setup. A lot of wicks in the early morning today. I watched most of this setup until about 7:56 or 8 o'clock. I didn't see anything that I liked at all. Really bad market conditions all day long. Just wasn't my... Hey, guys, chill. Hey, chill. Whatever. It's just the dogs. Yeah, so I didn't really like anything that I saw today, which is okay. It is what it is. There was a NFP today and PMI. So it was a pretty hefty news week and news Friday in general, which is totally fine. Just didn't trade today. It was pretty simple. Not really much going into it. There's weird people outside. Anyways, yeah. So I didn't take a trade today. Nothing I really like to see. I mean, yeah, like as much as you might think, you try to find something, there really wasn't. I mean, it did not really do anything all day. I mean, it started on, market open at 6:30. Did not do anything at all from there on. Which, is whatever. But I will say, I did learn a valuable lesson this week, which I talked about in my last video, which is totally, that's a good thing. That's what I'm shooting for, is to be able to, learn lessons from trading and not trading, and, just reviewing the markets every day. Because even if you don't take a trade, you still did something. You still sat there and learned something. You saw a different pattern that the market made that, you haven't seen before. But I did want to get into kind of talking about some stuff. Since I didn't trade today, there's not really much to talk about on the trading side of things. But this is more on the life kind of stuff. I just want to start out by saying that literally, if you are watching these videos of mine, you will see that nothing has gotten in the way of me posting videos and trading and whatever I do, right? I mean, you see me at work, you see me at home after getting off at 10 o'clock at night, doing videos. You see me do this everywhere I possibly can. I'm literally at my grandparents' house right now. I'm staying in a completely different town, driving 30 minutes to school every single morning, okay, for the past 3 mornings. So I'm doing things differently, like anywhere I can be. It doesn't matter where I am, what I'm doing, I'm still going to be dedicated to this shit, right? Anything I do is revolved around trading to be able to get better. You have to be obsessed with something to be the best at it. I want to be the best at it. I want to be, one day I would like to be the person that's like, oh, you want to know how to trade? Go watch his YouTube channel. You want to know good information? Go watch his YouTube channel. I want to be that to people. And that's what I've been wanting to be to people. And I hope I can be that for people. Even now, even with my 46 subscribers, which actually I appreciate all of you so much. We got 11 subscribers yesterday. That was fucking awesome. Good shit. But just to my 46 subscribers, I hope I can give them value, nothing is stopping me from getting where I want to be next year. I said this, I think, in my very first video. I said every year you should be in a different place in your life. You should be 10 times better. You should be 10% better than you were the year before. Okay? You should be 10% better than you were the year before. Minimum. That's the floor. Okay? That's the floor. I want you to shoot as high as you can, but the floor is 10%. That's what I'm saying. I'm dedicated to this. This is what I want, and this is what I'm gonna do, and this is what I'm gonna get this shit. I'm gonna make it mine. Because nothing is stopping me from doing it. Nothing at all. I heard this one really, really good saying. I forget who said it, but they were talking about how in their head, they were already where they want to be in life. It's just reality hasn't caught up to them. Okay? Let me say that again. If you're in your head, you're imagining where you are, right? Where you're going to be. You're already there. It's just reality has not caught up to you yet. The process hasn't caught up to you yet. The journey hasn't caught up to you yet. You haven't got there yet. And that's okay. That's completely okay. Okay? But you have to do it every single day. I don't care if it's a fucking Saturday at 10 o'clock at night and you just want to go out with your boys, or you want to go out and fucking drink. You have to sacrifice a lot of shit to make it work. Because most of you people, you do, fucking 30 minutes of work a day, or 30 minutes of studying, trading a day. When there's people out there doing 4 hours of trading a day, maximizing the amount of time they possibly can. And yes, quality over quantity, but at the same time, quality plus heavy quantity, you're going to have someone who's hyper successful. And that's how I am. That's how that's what I'm trying to be, right? I dedicate every bit of free time I possibly can to this. That's just the way it works. I mean, that's the way it has to be. If you want to be good at this and not spend the next 3 years being unprofitable, and finally, you're done with college, or, you're done with whatever, and you're like, oh, maybe I'll be profitable in a year or two. And then by that time, you probably don't want to fucking do it because you've lost money for 3 years, or you haven't done shit for 3 years. So you got to think that there's always somebody out there working harder than you, which means you should be working 10 times harder than them, right? I know there's people that out there working harder than I am, but I guarantee you they don't think they're going to be as good as me, because I think I'm going to be the fucking best. I want to be the best. I want to be able to beat the banks, beat the institutions, beat all those Wall Street traders. I want to be something better than what everyone else says. Oh, to take my course, do this. I made 100K last year trading. Fuck that. I want to make $1 million in a year trading. Like I want to be able to fucking do shit. I want to be able to live my life freely wherever the fuck I want. I want to be in a different place next year. I want to be in Miami next year, starting out. Why? Because there's no tax. First of all, if any of you motherfuckers wondering, oh, why is everyone going? There's no tax. So you don't get taxed on shit. Even better, go to Puerto Rico. No tax at all. Plus, you can still keep your American citizenship, right? I'd 1,000% do that. But I'm gonna start with Miami, obviously. I want to experience a new place. I live in California. Taxes here, they tax you up the ass here. It's terrible. But like I said, you just gotta want it bad enough, and it'll happen. I want it bad enough. I want it more than bad. I'm willing to literally do whatever it takes to be able to get where I want to be, and that's what I'm doing. Nobody's gonna believe in you either. Oh, you're gonna get shit on by every single person that you know. You will. You really will. And that's good. You have to embrace that and take it as they just simply don't understand it, because they don't. They don't understand it. Like I said, I'm 7 months into trading now, and I would say I'm, in the good process of being profitable. I would say I'm profitable, but not as profitable as I'd like to be. Actually, speaking of that, Umar Ashraf, who everybody should know, he said this really, really well. He said, in the beginning, and the way that trading is you win a lot, and then you lose, and then you win a lot for a long period of time, and then you lose for a short period of time, and then you win a lot for a long period of time. And as time goes on, those winning periods of time become a lot bigger and a lot, more sustainable than those short losing times. Those short losing times become shorter, the winning becomes bigger over time. And in 7 months, my biggest trade was $1,300, and that happened a few times. But on average, it's about, if I was to average everything out, I'd say $850 to $900 a trade. But recently it's been good. It's been really good. Just from everyday understanding, seeing things I didn't see before, seeing them in a different way. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty amazing how that can happen. I mean, $1,300 a day at 17 years old. I mean, that's pretty amazing. Like, that's cool. I think that's fucking awesome. From being able to, read a chart. And yes, it takes a lot of fucking studying. It takes a lot of watching videos that you don't want to watch or that you have to have the discipline to sit through. But you know what? It's fucking worth it. Because in 3 years, I'm going to be in a fucking better place than anyone else that's in my age, in my school, you know? Because fuck everybody else. Do what you want to do. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. And what I want to do is I want to do this. Okay, I want to make $1,300 in a day right now. So in 3 years, I can make fucking $20,000 in a day. That's what I want. Okay? And that's where I'm going to be. So with that, I'm going to end the life lesson there. One last thing I do want to say though is just follow do it, just start trading. If you're watching these videos, I'm assuming that's what you want to do. So do it, and be the best at it. Think you're the best at it. Know you're the best at it. Even if you aren't, think you're the best at it. Know you're the best, because that's what I do, and that's what never makes me stop, I guess, is just knowing I'm the best at it. And it feels great. It feels great, It's awesome. So with that, hope everyone had a wonderful Friday. I hope school or work, whatever you guys do, went well. I hope you guys didn't take a trade today, because I didn't really see much setup. But if you did, whether you won or lost, I hope you learned something, like I always say. And with that, have a great weekend, guys. I would say study, do whatever you can. And enjoy a little bit of time, but also remember you got to put the time in when nobody else is. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys all have a good weekend, and I'll see you all on the charts for another day. Peace.